It took a lot of time to get to this point. And when you see people like a Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods, which are real goats, okay, these men are they're the epitome. That's the upper echelon. Like, you can't get better than them. That's it. That they are it. They didn't get to that skill level right from Jump Street. They didn't just walk out there and say, yeah, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to be this great at it. I wasn't like that. Like, I failed a lot. I blew lots of accounts. I tried changing stuff around. I tried taking things out of what I felt was working. Maybe that would make an example of improvement that would be notable. And like I said, I figured it out like 2.5, 3 years into it. I knew what I had, but I was tinkering around with it. Wasted 3 more years of bullshit, back testing and theory testing and putting money in accounts. And I would run money up and then crash and burn, run money up and crash and burn, because I'm trying to figure out the optimal settings for everything. And I'm also doing things automated with easy language. TradeStation. All these things, these cuts, death by 1,000 cuts. Well, those 1,000 cuts didn't kill me. They make me a fucking animal today. Okay. I have scar tissue so thick, it's like bulletproof, and wrecking ball proof too, bitch. Okay. I can literally walk into any setting, any venue, whether it be in front of the CFTC, SEC, FTA, courts, public opinion, whatever the fuck you want to bring. I can prove this stuff. And I would gladly do it. I would gladly do it. I would go on CNBC and do that shit live in front of everybody. Give me the opportunity. My ass will be in a car driving up the road, and you'll see me on there with a t-shirt. Alcoholic. Think I won't? Test me. See, I won't do it. They'll be hiring me. There's our new anchor, ICT on CNBC. Join us every morning in ICT's. Anyway, I'm just fucking with you. But I would do it. I am not lying. I'm telling you, give me an opportunity, I will make a show of it openly. Just to thumb my nose at all the doubters. I would love it. And win new friends. But anyway, the folks that are looking forward to next year thinking it's going to be a magical transformation for you, you're still going to have to work your ass off. Okay. The only thing I'm lending you is the 30 years perception and experience. That's it. That's it. You're still going to be complaining that I didn't tell you when to buy. You're still going to complain that I didn't tell you where to put a stop loss. You're still going to be complaining where the best partials would be and what amount of partials. See, all those things have to be a unique decision. I didn't understand it either. Okay, it doesn't sound like that's how it should work. It sounds like, well, it should be the same way for everyone. How the fuck's that even possible? If it's the same for everyone, if everybody's doing the same fucking thing, how can there be liquidity on the other side of it? You see what I'm saying? That's also the argument that I'm going to pose to you in a little while when we start talking about that one tick stop loss. Yeah, we're going there. But I want you to think about how you're going to wreck yourself next year in the learning process, because you're going to try to put more than I'm willing to put on you as your educator. As your mentor, I'm going to tell you where you should be focusing. When I tell you that, it doesn't mean, okay, well, I have extra time and extra energy, I'm going to take on this on top of it. What the hell? Don't do that. And I'm telling you, I've seen this with every group that I've ever had, even before when I was doing one-on-one. I had some students would come in, they would listen, do exactly what I said, and they'd do well. And then I'd have these guys coming in, and one lady who was like, I'm convinced she was a gambler, like straight up gambler. But they would come in and I'd say, okay, this is what you're supposed to be focusing on. And they only had 1 week with me. This is what you're focusing on. This is all you're going to do. And I would sit there and they would have to do it in front of me. And they would start doing other shit, messing around here, messing around there, open their BlackBerry up, scrolling through and looking at their emails. I'm like, do you see what the market's doing right now? Mm-hmm. You're not even looking at it. You're looking at your BlackBerry. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you here? You want to learn how to do this? BlackBerry's not going to tell you to fucking buy. Why are you looking at that? Put that shit down and look at the chart. The chart's going to tell you when you're supposed to be doing something.